Hello and welcome to my channel. It's story time. And yes, it's about Ronald. This one is Ronald and the Church Bible covers. Are you ready? Ronald's church was in a tiny village. It was a nice church and Ronald never got tired of making things or painting or anything that may be asked of him for his church. One day, Mr. Dimple, the vicar, asked to see Ronald. He wondered what he might have done. That's Ronald, wondering what he might have done. Mr. Dimple was quite tall and had been at the church for many years. Everyone knew him and everyone liked him. Ronald needn't have worried. Mr. Dimple wanted to see him for a special project. He wanted Ronald to design a new cover for the church Bibles. The Bibles were not looking their best, while they had been used every week for many years. So it was about time they had new covers made for them. Ronald first had to gather up all the Bibles so that he could see how big the task was. Once they were all in one place, he put them into boxes to take them back to his workshop. This would be different, Ronald thought to himself, as he was used to designing and making big crosses. Once again he sat at his workbench and started to look at designs that the vicar might like for the church Bibles. He also visited the church to sit in prayer and ask God for his help. Ronald knew that God would help him whenever he asked for his help. When Ronald had come up with a few ideas, he took them along to show Mr. Dimple. He was very pleased and carefully looked over each and every picture Ronald showed him. He found it hard to make a choice. They all looked so good. How was he going to make up his mind? There were so many Bibles that needed a new cover and so many good pictures. I know, said Mr. Dimple after a long time. Why don't we have several of your designs? They're all too good not to have. You could do some of each. That way we would never get tired of one design, and they would always look like new. Ronald agreed with Mr. Dimple. What a good idea. And let's face it, he would like to use all his best designs for the church Bibles. What a novelty that would be, with lots of different covers to choose from whenever they came in to sit in church. After a lot of hard work, it wasn't long before Ronald had made all the covers, as per the request of Mr. Dimple. Then they all had to be fitted. Off came the old covers and on went the new. They were soon all on the Bibles and they had to be placed back in the church, ready to be used by the church congregation. Another job well done, Ronald thought, and he knew God had a hand in everything he did. I do hope you've enjoyed today's story. It's all about helping people and knowing that whenever you ask, God will help you. If you've liked my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Ronald has a lot more stories for you, and Mr. Dimple will come up every now and again. Bye-bye for now.